Residents of Riemvasmaak are marking 30 years since they got their land back. So that particular area is one of the first restitution claims to be lodged and settled in South Africa. 166 households were relocated to the area between 1995 and 1996 from Namibia and the Ciskei. Celebrations to mark the relocation are clouded by continued challenges of a lack of development in that area. SABC News reporter Ulrich Hendricks joins us now to explain more. This is quite an interesting story, Ulrich. And, while land restitution is a very topical issue in South Africa, in that particular area, while there's been, I would say, progress made, lack of development is something that faces that community. Talk to us a bit about those challenges there.
It's been 30 years since this community received their land back. But in terms of development, there hasn't been a lot of successful projects. They tried farming, they have goat farming, they tried to do table grapes as well. That didn't work out as well as expected. And so a lot of people talking about the lack of strong leadership, the lack of economic support from government and business institutions, also the local farmers around here, hamstringing this community in terms of development. But as you said, very historic story. In the 70s, the community here were relocated to what was then Southwest Africa, today Namibia, and of course the Eastern Cape, then Ciskei. And this area was actually used by the SADF then as weapons testing site. And so this area where these people love so much basically ripped from their hands. Let's speak to one of the residents from Riemvasmaak, Diana Vaz. Diana, tell us, so your father's grandparents were removed in the 70s. You guys came back 30 years ago, 95. When you guys came back, how did it feel?
Super excited. The thing is, our grandparents were moved those days very brutally. For us, it's like actually something good and very historic. We were we were born in Namibia, and we came to South Africa in 1995. So for us, that is very, very exciting. The way our parents were removed from South Africa was hurtful. It was very sad. But 1994, after President Nelson Mandela was a president, we were the first community that he took, and then we immigrated from Namibia back to South Africa, and we got our land back. And that is very, very important for us. That is our legacy. We're going to build an empire here, the youth. We still need a lot of support, and we still need a lot of things to develop here. But we are excited, and we hope that in the future we will get a lot of support from government, and we will get a lot of support from other, maybe investors, maybe some other companies that will try to invest in us. And we would like to uplift, especially our youth. We need a lot of support from the government or maybe from some companies so that we can also be successful, because we have a backlog of being successful because of the fact that we were removed. So we have to start from scratch. We started in tents. We were in tents here when we came. Today we are in houses, and we are very happy for that. But for us, the future is in being successful, and a lot of success we need to get a lot of support. So yes, thank you.
Tell us about this empire that you're talking about, that you want to build as the youth. We've seen, at Vredesvallei, just the other side, where you try to do grape farming. We know goat farming is something that is working here. So this empire, give us a sense of what it will be.
Hopefully now we have a problem with the clinic, especially to get a sister every day here. So we would like to have our own people from Riemvasmaak, being sisters, being the policemen, being the judges in courts and stuff like that. We would really like our youth to be really successful in a way that makes sense for the community to build. And then the grape farming as well.
So today is the 30th, you're celebrating 30th anniversary of you returning to the land. We're seeing a church service currently going on. What else are we likely to see today? How are you going to celebrate this? And I'm talking about asking specifically because we have such a rich Nama and Ciskei history here.
Yes, we will celebrate by doing our old traditional stuff like the Nama dance. And then I'm hoping the Khoras will also intervene and do something very, how can I say, interesting today. But I'm not sure what they're going to do. But I know the Nama dance will be there. That is very rich for us.
Food?
Food was we're going to serve traditional food. Ngusho, they say ngusho. And then we will have cow meat, like fresh cow meat, and then sheep. We slaughtered it ourselves. So yes, we're going to have a traditional food today.
Thank you, Diana Vaz, resident of Riemvasmaak here in the Northern Cape, Griselda. Of course, saying that as the youth, they now want to take over and start building an empire here in Riemvasmaak. Of course, like she said, there you have a lack of support from government and from investors. So they're looking to tap into that specifically. Because what they have in abundance here in Riemvasmaak is land, lots of land, and so they're looking at ways to utilize that and to develop the youth especially, so that they can, get benefits from this land that was returned to them 30 years ago.